They say that every movie is asking some sort of question, and I agree with that. And I guess my question is why I want to go to Marfa, Texas, and why other people also want to go. I think that's the core question, and then there's obviously dozens more that branch off of that. It's hard to put an hour and a half worth of documentary footage ideas into one page. It's kind of like making it inside out and backwards before you've even made it. Pause. Okay, wait. I want to take a second to introduce Sound Guy Tom.
Hello.
My goal is to have the proposal done by probably the first week of February. That's my goal, so that I can contact people in the month of February, and I need help. So I'm gonna take it to the professionals.
Interview with Stevie and Deeds, take one.
Okay, so I got your notes here. What do they mean?
It's written for the Chamber of Commerce.
No, I want to write one that can be sent to everybody.
So the people, specific people and organizations.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you think I should have a separate one? I think it should be like the same across the board.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. My worry is I don't want to come off like too intense. I'm worried about being like, hi, I want to come to your town. You know, I don't want it to be like weird.
I didn't see that. My only comment, well, who was it written for? Because I didn't know.
I guess it's really,
to?
It's a first draft, so it's technically also written for myself. Because I'm trying to figure out what I'm trying to say.
There's a blend between the first two paragraphs. This can somehow be blended.
Yeah, I think you're right.
In other words, you're stating personal interests in what you want to accomplish and who you want to involve. And it's just not, didn't seem to be put together
Yeah.
in the right flow.
Because I'm never sure, I'm not great at writing these proposals. It takes me like 10 drafts because like I don't know how personal to get because I don't want it to be weird. But I also don't want it to be like really cold and distant like a business proposal. Mm-hmm. And I also know I have my bio. So I know that I can always get more personal in my bio. But the bio is technically supposed to be like from present back. I shouldn't, and a little bit about goals. Mm-hmm.
In fact, that's what I thought was a strong point, is you were personal and then you save the matter-of-fact business type stuff for the end.
Yeah.
I like the question start, and it just seems like some of that second paragraph can be blended in with the first, and some of what's in the first can come second. I don't know.
Yeah, I have to like play with it.
Right. That's what I think. That's what you need to do. Play the last two paragraphs are great. They're standalone. But that's
well,
the
yeah,
hard
because that's
part.
getting more into facts.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The hard part is you're trying to get the personal.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And what you want to do, and yeah, that's
because it's harder because it's the why and the who I am part, which is hard because it's like you know what you're trying to say,
right?
But like it's a lot,
right?
And you're talking about like years of interest and like influence, and you're trying to like put it into 2 paragraphs.
Right. Hard.
He's gonna jump.
I think you playing, maybe highlighting the fact you want to become part of the community.
Yeah, I think I need to say more about that, the whole community aspect.
This isn't about coming in and filming people talking about stuff. You add in, it's actually kind of open-ended because you've never been there. This may take you in places you don't know right now. But you do want to become part of the community. And having film companies go there and artists go there and you finding out about it, it just seems to be a connection. You wanna
I think maybe my way into the personal aspect of it is to talk about Adirondacks a little bit because that's a similar documentary and how that opens up the community to you and how much like I've
Maybe you include that, how it started out as a documentary of artists and you've made lifelong friends.
Yeah.
I think
And
that's important.
You've also become part of that community.
And
Right.
Yeah, I think you should add that in.
Yeah.
That's a good
That's a
one.
good idea.
Okay.
Because in a way, that's prepared you to do this. You know?
And I want to send hard copies to certain
Mm-hmm.
people, especially like the big organizations. I can put Adirondacks in it. I can send them a copy of the DVD
Oh, yeah.
or something. Because it's similar. I have that experience of Adirondacks
Right.
to put into this one. So I feel like way more organized and
Mhm.
like I know how to form a narrative more so than I did on that
in
one.
the beginning.
So you may want to put this blend of the first two paragraphs first, and then move into your Adirondacks experience and how it can relate to this, and then the other two paragraphs, somehow move to those last. Yeah, I'd build in a paragraph on the Adirondacks experience.
Yeah. Like the one thing that people were apprehensive about with Adirondacks is like the zoo animal prospect. Like you come in and you're filming the people.
Yeah.
Like Adirondacks, you're filming the artist at work. Like, look at them through the lens. Like, you get this weird zoo animal thing. But if you go about it in the correct way, you become part of the whole process. Just what, like, Liz was talking about. Like,
Yes.
you start influencing what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
And
I think
your movie gets affected by it's collaborative. It's not you, like, just aiming the camera and watching somebody do something. You're, like, all working together to make something else. It takes on this extra dimension.
You've got to, that's what you've got to say.
Yeah.
You've got to say just that.
Because that's what I meant by, like, being too intense. It's like, let me watch you. Like, that's not what
You've got to say that.
yeah.
This isn't about making you into a zoo animal.
Yeah.
Really.
Or invading your space, or however
And the
you wanna say it.
Adirondacks
Yeah,
experience.
you know. Yeah.
Or, like, I don't want it to come off to, like, oh, I'm going to move into your community and I'm going to do
Yeah.
this. Like, I don't want it to, that sounds weird. I gotta,
Oh, because filmmaking is an art, and you became part of the art community,
yeah. Because they don't know me.
which is not what you started out to do.
They don't know me and, like, there's no way for me to, like, meet them in person
Right.
like I
Right.
did with everybody here. I could just walk in and, because you give off a different energy. So I need to, like, make that energy come through this.
Right.
Because then I think people would be a little more open to it when they see it's not, like, I don't want to make it about me.
Got. Hello, is it me that you're looking for? I'm Tom. I'm the sound guy. So this may be a little awkward. Does this make you uncomfortable?
Boom, boom, pow.
This is what I'm working with. Ladies.